Yeah, a couple top 10 finishes in his career here at Daytona. Always runs well, has wheeling backings.
Oh. Got a bit on the,
got a car around already, the 45. That's Tony Cosentino. Yellow flag is out for the first time.
Hold those brakes. Hold those brakes. It's going to be back a little beyond mid-pack.
Kind of a push gone wrong coming out of turn 2, and everyone scatters. And I think the 45 probably got ran over from behind trying to slow down, but didn't hit anything. Long race. Should be no problem. Maybe put on tires.
You really alluded to it. You know, it's hard to see through these cars. Let's get another look at it here. Hard to see through these cars, so you really don't know. You run into the back of somebody and try to push him, but he may be pushing the car in front of him too. So
yeah, the two-car got Tyler Mont saying he's giving the driver information why he's slowing down. Oh, got a little smoke.
Oh, trouble.
Something's happening.
Got a car in the wall. You saw the debris.
69.
Scott Melton.
He was one of those cars that looked pretty loose.
Down a little bit.
Big damage and fire.
He
was running 7th.
Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom.
Scott Melton, you see him on the screen, 61 years young.
Remember, he had that bad crash at Talladega last year and broke his leg and was out a couple months.
He's got the window net down, which is good. He's really upset the car, and I'm not sure Scott was really expecting that push.
That was the 11 of Bryce Hageberg.
Pretty reasonable impact there.
Yeah, and I mean, we're 12 laps into the race. I mean, you know, these drivers see you guys doing it on Sundays.
Robbie Lyons saw that coming before anybody else. He was bailing.
Yeah, and I think it's way too early to be pushing and shoving here.
That's the thing. It's different agendas in these races. We're talking about, you know, Jack Wood and Amber. You know, they have the experience to know how to make their way back up through the field.
Right
whereas
behind me.
there's no lap car here.
Car needs to stay down on the bottom of the racetrack.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's not going to end well.
Jesse Love trying to hold on to it.
Jesse Love.
Big impact
Tim
there.
Richmond,
Got the
really
27 of Tim Richmond hard into the wall. We're under caution for the 3rd time.
That's a big hit for Tim Richmond. I don't think Jesse Love got any contact there. These guys just don't quite know where to go. The communication quite isn't there. Some people aren't quite aware on the outside what's happening. Tell you what, Sean Corr getting clear down here was really tight.
Yeah, that's AJ Moyer in the 06.
And I think Jesse Love must have lifted, seeing how close that was, and he just got run over from behind. So hard to communicate that as quick as they came up on that lap car.
And Tim Richmond, family-run team, worked so hard for it, worked his way up to 12th, and now significant damage to that 27. The impact right here.
It might have been Andy J. maybe that got in the back of Jesse.
Yeah, no, it's just definitely a stack up there with everybody. Yeah, so he had to lift there a little bit.
Yeah, and it was just a nudge. I think just a nudge maybe by Andy J.
And there you hear the handling spots of the racetrack just because it's the tightest corner.
Another look at it here. Yep, Andy J. just behind the 20. Coming in, I would say Jesse Love was probably the favorite.
Oh yeah, he's not out of it by a long shot. Yeah, he's going to be fine.
Well, we'll see how good the car really is. He's been up front the whole race. He's been in the top 4.
Field get by.
How about Amber Balkin? Incredible. Started 37, and we've got a car around. That is the 7 of Eric Caudell. And
top of the screen, I would think.
Oh, he's getting a push there from the, I think it was the 55. Went for a bit of a ride through the grass. Yeah, just pushing through the tri-oval, you're going to have a bad time. Just not recommended 40 laps into the race, but it's good that he didn't get any contact there. But yeah, it's a hard place to take a push just because the car's, it's not heavily loaded into the banking like you would be in the corner, and the car obviously isn't straight because you're in the middle of a turn. So it's kind of the worst of both worlds.
And 18-degree banking as a driver.
That's what's so great about this style of racing. You never know the names that are going to shuffle up. We had trouble. Connor Mosack.
Big name through the grass.
Goes around our pole sitter.
They're rolling straight. There's nothing coming out back. Get out of the grass. It's wet. Keep rolling it out of the grass.
Little 4-wheel action 25 laps of the race. Let's see what happened.
Everything's happening around Dale Quarterley today. Oh my goodness.
That was a 4-car Dale Quarterley. I think he pushed Connor, got him a little bit sideways.
Ooh, some air.
And then took a little momentum out of Connor. Then he hit him harder. But Connor did a great job keeping that car straight and straight through the grass instead of turning sideways through there.
And getting through it, not getting stuck, because you heard him say it's wet. It rained here last night.
That's great heads-up info by the spotter there, too. Wet grass, being able to get in and out.
Yeah, keep it going.
Really fortunate the valence on that car didn't get ripped off. Should be in good shape as long as they can get all the. I mean, that's a ton of grass that car went through. I mean, that thing's going to be chucking chunks of turf everywhere for the next 20 laps.
Well, the landscape crew around here has done an incredible job, but I don't think they're going to have to mow that area for a while.
Anything like that. And again, Frankie's so new at this. And
oh, we got to spin under caution.
10 car.
Ed Pompa.
It's trying to figure out his re-entry plan here. Oh,
that was not the right one.
that was.
Ooh. Didn't look like he had any damage to the car until that moment. Let's see what happens here. There he is.
I have no idea how that would have happened.
You think maybe he came out of the pits and then caught up with the field and was going too fast?
Jumped on
maybe?
the brakes. That's a new one. Oh my. I still don't know what happened.
Just went right. You really get a feel for the banking, how severe the banking is when he tried to go up.
What to do and what's going on behind him, but he hasn't said much on the radio the whole race except under caution. He said, hey guys, I feel like I got a target on my back right here with a little bit of trouble behind him.
My goodness.
Greg Van Alst went sideways. There goes Dale Quarterley around in the 4. They were getting squirrely. I don't know how Greg Van Alst hung on to it, but Dale Quarterley spins
the maintenance crew is going to be so upset that he just went through the Daytona logo, but no damage.
Yeah, Greg Van Alst was already pushed to the outside. And then Jesse Love's left sides were on the double yellow line.
Yeah, unfortunately for Jesse was trying to basically just hold his car straight because he had a push coming from the 15 as well behind him. So and the 4 was pushing the 35 because he slowed down and it stacked up everybody behind him.
I tell you, it's been quite amazing, though, that the majority of the incidents we've had, have only been single or maybe 2 cars. We haven't had
Jason White right now, but here comes Greg Van Alst. Ducks out, gets alongside. They're nose to nose. Greg Van Alst to the lead. Connor Mosack comes with him. Out of turn 4, they're wrecking behind him.